Hey everybody, it's Join Jamie. It is Friday the 13th, Friday, May 13th. I got a lot to cover, so let's rock and roll. I'm in my Phoenix Power Rising back office, and as you can see, I've got 293 referrals, which is absurd, and 83 positions. I don't have anything in my available balance, but I've earned 12.3, and I put it back into buying positions. Now, I want to talk a little bit about strategy, okay? I'm not, like, my strategy is not the only one out there, obviously. This is just my opinion. My results aren't typical, blah, blah, blah. What I'm doing is, since we cannot withdraw at the moment, they're working on getting Payoneer set up, okay? And they're eventually going to mail out checks and hopefully have a few more payment processor options coming up, okay? I was on the call last night. This was all covered in the call last night. So if you missed the call, go look up the replay and listen to it because she covered everything. And you'll even hear me ask a question. I was kind of put on the spot. It was kind of funny. You're put into a question queue, and when she went to me, I wasn't ready. I think I had a drink in my mouth or something, but I was like, oh, and I had a bunch of questions, but I asked, how soon they're going to pay and that sort of thing. And so what they're doing is they're waiting to get Payoneer set up, okay? And they actually, I did a withdrawal request, and they actually put it back in my account, okay? I had a withdrawal request that was in this section here, and they actually stuck it back into my my stats area here, okay? It was like for 2,600. So my thinking is, until we can withdraw, I'm just stacking up positions, okay? Obviously, the more positions that you have, the more you're going to make in the long run. Now, it's an itch. Now, some people will keep money in here to save or whatever. That's fine. Do whatever you think is appropriate. I think I just got one more referral, too, 294. I'm going to hit 300 by Monday, easily. But in any event, I'm just stacking up these matrix positions. So let's take a quick look at them here. I've cycled through quite a few, but I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 4, 5, 6, 27, 28, 29, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 41 open matrices on the first level. So if you take 41 times 300, okay, 41 times 300 is 12,300 minus these figures, like say minus 150, that would be 210, 1, 2, 3, 210. Plus you'd add up all the monies that you already have in here would be what you have coming, okay? So I would have to go to the top, go here and just start adding these up. Here, let's do this. Let's pause this. Hey everybody, it's Join Jamie. It's May 13th, Friday the 13th. Happy Friday. Okay, I got a lot to cover. Let's jump right in. I want to show you my Friday stats. This is my back office of Phoenix Power Rising. I got 294 referrals. My results aren't typical, obviously. I've got 83 positions, and I've got 12,300 that I've earned, and that I've actually paid back in to buy positions. Now, I want to talk a little bit about strategy. Okay, I'm not saying I'm correct, but I'm just going to tell you what I've been doing, and then you can compare it to what you're doing and do whatever you want. Okay, but basically, let me preface this a little bit. Per the call last night, there was a call last night. If you didn't listen to it, go back and listen to the replay. It was really good. The owner went over all the things going on with the site. 70,000 people joined this within the last 2 weeks. 70,000, okay, which is insane. That's incredible. They're working on getting the Payoneer processor set up. And I'm going to show you a post that I found just now that talks about that. And they're eventually going to have, hopefully, other options available, including check and money order or whatever. So until everything's set up, they're not doing any withdrawals at all. They're not processing anything. So I actually did a test withdrawal yesterday or the day before, and they refunded it back into my total amount earned. So what I did is I've just been stacking up positions, and I'm going to tell you why. The first reason is you can't withdraw. So you might as well stack as many as you can and keep promoting kind of to build up your account. So when the time comes to when you can withdraw in the next week or two or whatever, then I'll take out a little bit every day. 500 a day would be a nice start. So let me show you what I mean. I'm going to take this one step further. So let me go to matrix positions. And I want to just kind of give you an example. Once again, my results aren't typical. These are all the first level matrices that I cycle. Now, I've been just repurchasing, right? So I counted them up, and I've got 41 open matrices, starting from number 27, or 23 rather, going all the way down to 74. I've got 41 open matrices on level 1. Now, if you take 41 times $300 when you cycle out of each matrix in level 1, that's 41 times 300 is $12,300 that I have coming, right? $12,300 minus what I've already made in these. Okay, so I took this 150, I added up all these. Okay, see all these little figures in here? I added all these up, and it came to $2,100. Okay, so I added up what I've already made in these open matrices, right? So if you take 12,300 minus 2,100, it equals 10,200 that I have coming if all of my existing matrices cycle in level 1 in the next month or whenever the hell it'll happen, right? Plus, these are what I have on level 2. I have 7 $500 entry matrices that pay out $1,500. So if you take 7 times $1,500, that's $10,500 I have coming, minus what I've already earned in here, 300 equals, ironically, coincidentally, 10,200. So I've got 10,200 coming from the first level, 10,200 coming from the second level, and then guess what? I have two $2,000 positions that pay out $7,500 each. So 7,500 times 2 is 15,000 plus 10,002 plus 10,200 equals 35,400 I have coming right now. 35,000. Okay, so this is my guess. This is just a guess. Okay, I want to repeat myself. What I'm about to say is just a guess. Is that there'll be a cap on what you can withdraw daily. Okay, I'm not going to be able to withdraw 35,000 at once. I can tell you that right now. Okay, now if let's say the cap is a 500 a day. Well, people, I'm there. I mean, 35,000. Now that I know I have 35,000, that's why I've racked up all these positions. I got 35 grand coming if I cycle my existing matrix base. Okay, so that's why I put every penny, excuse me, I choked it up, back into this. I can't withdraw a penny now, so what sense is it to leave it in here? I'm just buying packs, or matrices rather, right? And I'm pushing people through. I'm doing my part, pushing people through. I'm recruiting like a madman. And guess what? I've got 35 grand in open spots coming to me. Now, and the beauty of it is, when I do start cycling, you get re-entered automatically in each one, right? But that doesn't mean you can't re-enter yourself manually. Okay, so I just kind of wanted to throw that out there. I know that might seem complicated, but the simple explanation is the more you have, the more you're going to make. Okay? I don't know how else to tell you. The more open positions you have, the more you will make down the road as people join this. And what's going to happen too is once the payment proofs start happening, like this is just a guesstimate. Let's say you can only withdraw up to $5,000 a day, whatever it is. Okay? When people start showing proofs, thousands are going to come in here because people are. That's what they want to say. They want to see the social proof of payment. And then they'll bring in their teams and whatnot. Well, if you're in it now, in the soft launch, consider yourself early because you are. Whether you like it or not, you're in this program early. So if you're sitting back and doing nothing, obviously your results aren't going to be as beautiful as mine are, or to the people. They're not going to be as good as to the people that are recruiting or referring. The money's in the referring. I don't know how else to tell you that. Okay? Now, obviously, if you join a big team leader like myself, you may very well get spillover. But people, there's no free rides in life. Okay? You will get some spillover, but why not go out and do yourself a favor and work a little bit, bust your hump a little, and reap the rewards of working. Come on. I don't get it. People are just so freaking lazy. It kills me. So anyway, this is where I'm at. I'm at 294. I'm going to break 300 by Monday. I'm thinking I'm testing some traffic sources this weekend when I get a chance. And I'm just making these videos. If you haven't joined my Facebook group, this is my wall actually on my Facebook page. I just put, this was done 3 hours ago when I was at 296, and now I'm at 294. So the people are trickling in, okay, to my team, which is great. This is my video from yesterday. I go over the traffic source I'm going to test this weekend. This was yesterday. You can see I had 60 positions, and now I'm at 83 or 84. 271. Now I'm at 294. And so there's some deer in my front yard. All right, let's jump over to, there's two Phoenix Power groups that are out there. One is I put together, and there's another one out there I think Noel put together. I'm in this group as well, and I kind of cross-referenced both groups. Okay, this is mine, Phoenix Power Rising, join Jamie. Okay, if you join this group, you can watch instructions here. Kind of tells you about it. And then in this group, I kind of keep an eye on it for posts like this. Look at this post. Deanne Strong shared this post. It says, "Good morning. Depending on where you are, my sponsor spoke with Payoneer, and this is what was said. I spoke with Payoneer just a few minutes ago, and they are working to link everything. There will be a specific instructions on how to do this to ensure accuracy. As we know in the States, Payoneer was pulled out using the company setup. The way Terry has it arranged, we will be able to fully use the cards. But you got to give it time. They're at the mercy of Payoneer. I live in the States, in Ohio, and guess what? I got a Payoneer card. I got this through another company that I was promoting 6 months ago. I totally forgot I had it, and I went back here, went to the old company and reactivated the card because I live in the United States, and you can't sign up for a Payoneer card off the bat. But I think my interpretation of this post is you're gonna be able to sign up with Payoneer if you don't already have an account in your back office of Phoenix Power Rising. That would make sense, I would think, or at least there'll be instructions back there on what to do. So you just gotta wait it out, okay? So that was a cool post. In fact, I should repost this. I'm gonna repost it. I'm gonna steal her post. I'm gonna try to do this right now. Copy and put it in our group. Hopefully she doesn't mind. Okay. There we go. So I just threw it in the group to kind of tell people. And this is another good one, Norman. Okay. This is a perfect example. Storm and Norman updates. My friend Greg shared this opportunity with me late Tuesday. However, when I saw no activity, no spillover in my account, like instantly, oh, I decided I'll quit and move on to the next thing, right? That maybe it wasn't for me. Fortunately, I took another look at Greg's update Wednesday night, so then I thought, why not give it a shot? So I made one post onto my wall 40 hours ago, and since then I have responded to over 50 requests for info. My results, although not typical, but definitely achievable if you take action and get off your fanny. Look at this. The guy got 31 referrals and 750 in his account. Now, he's got 3 positions. Now, if I was him, see that 750? I would buy one $500 position and then use the rest of the money to buy $120 positions. Rack them up. The power of compounding. Hello? Okay? I mean, if he sits on this, great. He'll be able to withdraw $750 eventually, and that's it. People, I'm going to be able to withdraw $35,000 right now. Okay? That's the power of compounding your matrix positions. Come on. Come on. Catch on. Same thing here. Ed, great job here. 122 referrals. Now, he's got 1,160. What I would do is I would buy 2 $500 positions and then 1 level 1 position. So I'd buy 2 level 2 positions for $500 each, because then you'll get 50. Then you'll get $3,000 back, and then 1 more 120 position down low in level 1. I mean, does that not make sense? I know you're re-entered automatically, but why not? If you enter them more, then you'll make more back. It's like the more you put in, the more you get out. Okay, so I don't know. Maybe I'm nuts, but that's just my strategy. I don't know. I mean, obviously, I can peak this out. I'm at $35,000 now. I can stop at 50. Say I got 50,000, and then just stop and let it rack up and not do anything. And, but if what's going to, how can I put this? What's going to shape my strategy is the cap, is the daily cap. If I can only pull out 1,000 a day, you can only pull out 1,000 a day. Then I'll be so above the threshold. Then then maybe I can start piffing people in. You know what I'm saying? If I got so much money left over that I can't get out regardless, then I can use that money to maybe piff people in directly. Okay, so hey, that's kind of the problem I run into with these programs. Like a good example is Ultimate Rev Share. I've got $12,000 sitting in that Rev Share in my cash balance, but I can only pull out $120 a day. So what can you do? Your money's trapped in there, so I can buy advertising in there. I can do, I can spread it out in there or whatever. But that's going to determine what a lot of people do in this program is what the daily cap is. And I have no idea if there's even going to be one, but that's what I would assume, because a lot of times these processors have caps in what they can do per day. You know what I'm saying? And so I don't know. That's just my guess. Maybe there won't be a cap because they can cut a check, but maybe they can only cut 5,000 checks. I don't know. I'm just speculating. I'm just guesstimating. In the meantime, build up your account. I don't know. I mean, if you can't pull out the money, build it up. And then that way you're going to push people through. That's the whole idea. A team. Excuse me. As I hiccup, I just had a late lunch, and I'm like choking over it. In any event, that's all I got. I'm going to keep this under 20 minutes. If you didn't listen to the call last night, you got to listen to it. It's hilarious. I was on there like stumbling through my call. And anyway, everybody enjoy your weekend. And by all means, here's another one. I woke up to look at this. This is incredible. This Dana got 68 people. I mean, that's incredible. Now look at, she's got 2478. You know what I would do? I'd buy one $2,000 position because you're going to get back 7,500. And then that 470, I would buy, what's 470 divided by 120? That's 3 first level positions for 120 apiece. That's what I would do. And then she'd get 4, she'd be in 4 more positions. So she'd be at 19 positions, and she'd have 3810 in. But she'd have a lot more coming to her. Comprende? Capiche? Understand? Hopefully that makes sense for people. I don't know how else to explain it. So in any event, that's all I got. Everybody enjoy. Until next time, say hello to my dear friends. Isn't that funny? I heard a joke too. This is a Bible joke. I'll tell you a Bible. I'm not overly religious, but I heard this Bible joke. Jesus was walking down the street, and this guy comes up to him and he goes, "Hey man, do you know where I can find an ark?" And Jesus says, "I know a guy. I know a guy. I know a guy." Okay, get it? All right. In any event, that's what I got. Over and out. Bye.